So it is a new year, of course, and if Santa was extra friendly to you, you may have received a nice phone, computer, or tablet. And if you're like most, you'll probably just start using it, didn't even bother with those doggone instructions that you're supposed to read. Our tech guru, Robert Johnson with Computer Medics, has the technology information to help you get the most out of that new gadget. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, when you hear the word cloud computing, I don't think a lot of people know what that is and how, though, it can work against them, though they think it's all about the accessibility. So explain to us, Robert, what cloud computing is.
You know, it's becoming very, very, very popular. You have the Apple world. You have iCloud, where it takes your information that's in your phone or your iPad or whatever, and it backs it up into some mystical place up in the cloud. You know, that's all great and good, especially works well if you lose your phone, but where's all that information going? Because in today's world...
It's troubling.
Oh, it is troubling, because in today's world, it's duplicated, triplicated, quadruplicated, and who knows where it's all stored. Then you have cloud computing where you're in a Wi-Fi spot, and you might have a bunch of people collaborating. Who's watching who, what information that can they see, what networking settings. So, I mean, it covers a wide variety. Google Docs.
It's always bothered me to go somewhere where it's that open Wi-Fi. Yes, it's convenient, but who else is tapping into this? I mean, you see commercials. It's like somebody's looking over your shoulder and thanking you for that credit card information.
It could be.
Routing account.
It could be.
So who is this for? Who do you think benefits the most when used appropriately?
You know, I think the most popular piece of cloud computing today is probably online backups. You hear a lot of people talking about, I need to have my data stored, and that's absolutely true. A lot of people put a lot of trust in that, though. Their information goes creeping up into the clouds over time. You know, that's personal information. Pictures, files, music, you know, who knows what's in there, and it's going up into the cloud to someplace. My biggest concern that we try to teach our end customers is, one, can you live if you can never get it back again? Because you never know if a company's going to go away. And two, do you really want that being copied up somewhere that you have no more control of? We always recommend also a local backup.
That's a cloud, if you look up to, it's a dark cloud.
It can be. It can be.
And then when you think about your kids getting involved, I kind of don't like if you unlock your password, you know, you purchase something, let's say an app.
Right.
There's that space of time where if your kids have really quick fingers, I'm not naming names, but all of a sudden you're alerted that things are being purchased.
Absolutely.
So that's where that cloud comes into play. Would you call this, if you had to term this, would this be a genius invention or a dangerous invention?
You know, I think it is very much a trend, but it's here to stay. I mean, we have manufacturers putting out laptops these days that are just cloud connectors. You open them up, it goes immediately, connects from a Wi-Fi standpoint and connects you to the cloud. I mean, Google's Android in laptops is very, very reminiscent of that. And you really don't even, some of them may not even have hard drives anymore. You just open it up, boom, you're in the cloud, and everything you're doing is computing in the cloud.
But do you have the option to say, I want to use this product, but I don't want the cloud effect?
You know, I think that there are some devices that have that, but I think as time moves on and as technology moves on, more and more is going to be conducted at the cloud. For example, Office, Microsoft Office, Office 365, you don't even own a local copy anymore. You operate it in the cloud. You do your docs in the cloud, you store it in the cloud, you just connect into your space, off you go.
I don't know. I need that cloud to be a little closer so I can manage what's going on.
Sure.
So for those of our friends who've received nice gifts, and I'm guilty of this, you don't want to read the instructions, you just really want to get into it. This is where you and your team come into play because you do home consultations in the home and you teach people. Tell us about that.
We do. I mean, again, we've talked so many times on the show, but you have all these gadgets. And you can look at them and say, okay, great, that's really neat, but all I know how to do is talk on it. You know, we can teach you how to do much, much more than just talk on it. Networking, how to use the cloud safely, what should you do, backups, you know, how do you troubleshoot viruses when they come in your computer? Why'd your kid click on that? What do you do now?
Right, those pop-ups like you mentioned, and because that's Rochelle right there, and what we found out is that her teenagers know more about it. A lot of times parents get themselves in that situation, but turn to Robert and his team. They will definitely hook you up, talk tech with you. Here's their information on the screen right here, 913-219-1895. Of course, that's Computer Medics. Or you can go online, just go to CMOKC.com. You can also find Computer Medics on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Actually, we just did that this morning. We tweeted all about this. Robert, thank you. Appreciate you helping us out. Better Kansas City is back right after this break.